Hey budgeties, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new, my name is Mo. I'm 29, working on my financial freedom journey. And if you're returning, hey friend. So, dun 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 dun. No, literally, I gotta be dramatic about it. Because if you know, you know. I'm not a fan of closing out the month, but I'm doing it. And you're like, girl, why are you not a fan of closing out the month? It's simply because it just shows your flaws and all. Come on, Beyonce. Come on with the reference here. So that's what we're doing. We are closing out the month of May. Basically, we're going over our transactions. We're going over our bills just to see, like, is the math really mathing? Did the money go where we said it was gonna go? Really fast, really quick. Let's see. This is May. If our monthly goals was a success or no. Is you mad or no? Let me do it in purple. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see the sun is out here sunning, honey. Okay, the sun is sunning. Okay, so pick 3 cities to visit. We didn't even do that because that's literally, if we don't do it for 1 month goals, we literally take it to the next month for the goals. So that's our goals for June. All right, finish his book, me finish my book. Didn't do that. If you don't know, my job kind of shifted in what I'm supposed to be doing. So now I'm like studying for work. All extra time is going for studying for work. So I haven't finished. Now, he might have finished his, I'm not sure. Okay, couples routine, back to balance. Y'all, we didn't do nothing, okay? I just gotta be real. Study work information. Okay, well, did that. That's good. Or doing that, but yeah, blah. Okay. It's depressing. So here's the closeout for the first paycheck budget. I already did that. If you haven't seen that video, make sure you go check that out. While we're here, I'm gonna go ahead and actually write in this car insurance number because the number came out. It comes out the last day of the month. It's 209.53. Okay, so that actually is how much it came out there. I'm also gonna go ahead and add one more bill on here, and then we're gonna get to the transactions. So my husband and I do have a life insurance bill. Right now we're still trying to get some details together, but it ended up being $54.24. Now I don't know if that's for one person because I think that's gonna be the amount for one person. So the fact that we were only charged $54.24 is probably because I didn't sign some stuff. I'm being honest, like I said, I'm trying to get some stuff situated. Okay, but that's the numbers we have. $54.24 life insurance. If I remember correctly, I put 120. Because again, like it's 50 something per, and then yeah, that's the thought. Okay, let's go ahead and get into these transactions. And then this last paycheck budget, we will also do my husband's commission check. And you're gonna see, we out here, listen, we're human, and this month we slacked out on some things. So usually we budget our 2 paychecks. We get paid bi-weekly, we get paid at the same time. However, darling, when it came to my husband's paycheck, he's like, oh, I don't want to tell you because your birthday. So there's a gap of money, and like when we talked about it, he's like, I think this was for this, and it's okay. He's human, it's life. Okay, cool. So there's a gap of money that we're like, it's kind of unaccounted for, and you're gonna see that when I go ahead and budget out. I'm saying budget because how can you budget when you're missing some type of money? Nonetheless, and less than that. Let's go ahead and get to these last bit of transactions for the month of May. So on the 27th, your girl had Hulu. This is a bill, and that's 99 cents. If you don't know, every Black Friday, go ahead and sign up for it. People are like, oh, I don't like it. You got to get a new account. Listen, you got to sacrifice if you want 99 cents a month. So yeah, I'm not paying $6 or $7 to have commercials. Me personally, you know, if that's what you like, that's your business. But yeah, I'm not doing that. So every year, I guess I'm making a new account, or I'm just not having Hulu. It's really very much so simple. So at least until they stop giving it. So there's that. Okay, so we had a Walmart run, which we seem to have. And then on the 29th, we had a gas run, and that ended up being $30.10. Also, with my job shifting around a little bit, I'm also coming into work more than I was. I'm no longer working from home 4 days out the week. I'm now working from home 2 or 3 days out the week. That's a big difference because we do not live close to my job. We used to, but we don't live close anymore because we moved further away so we can be closer to my husband's job, which is also across town compared to my job. Now he's 5 miles away. Now I'm 30 miles away. And you're like, girl, and I'm like, girl. We like, girl. So yeah, they've switched up some stuff. So I say all that to say the gas is gassing because I'm like, dang, I just got some gas. And then I'm kind of sitting on E a little bit, not on E, but she real close to E. So yeah. Okay, so this was food. Went to Aldi, and anyways, my husband and I also said that, or at least for him, we just gonna chalk his gas money up to it being whatever it is, like whatever it is that we give. If it's $40, $50, he's just taking the money and then he's swiping. He's like, he don't want to do all of this incremental. But, and listen, I get it, because it can be annoying. Okay, so that's on one card, and then another card, because I do swipe my credit cards, if y'all don't know. I swipe these cards so we can get points, whether it's going to be flying or whatever the crap, right? Okay, so May 27th, Sam's Club, we went for food, and this ended up being, I'm trying to see, $24.64. The sun is sunning, honey. Yes, and if you don't know, I do right sideways. I apologize in advance, but you know, your girl gotta do what your girl gotta do. All right, back to the 27th. Then we went to Rouse's. That's a local grocery store down here. Haven't heard of it until I moved to New Orleans. So that ended up costing $25.82. And I think we really got like some crawfish, because instead of going out to eat somewhere and getting crawfish, you can go to the grocery store here and make them, and it's like $2-3 a pound. Listen. Love it. Okay, then we went back to Walmart. We really gotta stop at Walmart and the Dollar Tree. It's the two of them, and I'm not even sure if it's food or not, so I'm just gonna put $10.04. It would be better. It would be better if I just go in weekly and do it, so then that way we don't even have to guess, because I could remember weekly, but monthly I can't remember. Okay, on the 27th of May, we also, my husband and I went to Ross and got a couple items of clothes. We do have a clothing fund because we're trying to get it together, y'all. Actually, barely got a couple items. I think he got a shirt that cost $11.03, and then we also went to TJ Maxx. That's where the one, and let me tell you, I used to say this all the time when I was in college. If TJ Maxx was a man, because I used to love TJ Maxx in college. It don't hit the same right now, but I mean, I was gonna say pre-COVID. It's post-COVID, so I guess I get it. But I used to love me some dang TJ Maxx. So we did spend $50.76 at TJ Maxx, and then $11 at Ross. I was gonna have my own personal therapy, not my couples therapy on here. However, I do have a flexible spending account, or whatever it's called, with my healthcare provider. So they gave me that money back, so I decided not to put that on there, y'all. All right, and if you're like, why you got June on here? It's because, you know, you gotta wait till you get that first paycheck. So there's that. Okay, so then we put Popeyes on here because we go into Popeyes. That was me for lunch. And then also my husband and I had a little date night at Shake Shack. I hadn't been in a minute, and he's never been. I haven't been in Louisiana, but until this time. But it's, you know, it's good. This $6.50. He paid for the food. I got a milkshake at the end. And was it good? It was. It was very good. It was very good. But moving onward and upward, we also have travel or whatever. So these next expenses are going to be solely for travel. So I'm just gonna preface that because the numbers are kind of high, y'all. The numbers are kind of high. So we have travel, and let me tell you, we going to the next day over, and it's expensive. So the travel hotel, it would cost us $255.96. We haven't really traveled too much post-COVID, outside of like going to visit our family. So this is, you know, we're trying to get it together. Then we also got a travel rental, as in a rental car. It's only for 2-3 days, y'all. So this cost us $153.30, and then so we already paid for the tickets of flights. Cost us about $650 altogether, and then this $255.96 for the hotel, and then $153.30 for the car rental. And then I also did go to Dollar Tree. And this is for home stuff. If you don't buy your cleaning supplies from Dollar Tree, I mean, buy it from wherever you gotta buy it. I get it, it doesn't have everything, but man, they got some good stuff, and I love it. I'm not gonna hold you. I do. I love it. And then I guess we went back and shopped some more, because we got June 3rd, Rouse's yet again. My husband loves to go to Rouse's. Rouse's isn't bad. It's just not cheap. So it's not my jam. I gotta be real. It's just not. It's not my jam. Okay, going back to June 3rd. And then this one was Sam's. I do frequent Sam's. I feel like it's better to get a big bag of frozen shrimp or fish from there, especially because that man eats like a man. Okay, and I mean, who's gonna tell him not to eat like a man? Like, he gotta do what he gotta do. I do need to highlight these, so let me see what the highlighting is looking like, because I don't recall. I mean, not to recall. Ooh, okay, so I didn't do anything for the first one. That's fine. So this is the only bit of highlighting I have. These two. So bills is in yellow, food is in pink, and then gas is in orange. And then I need to find my yellow highlighter. Okay. So let's go ahead and, no, that's pink. Oh yeah, let's just do food then. Pink is food, because I remember I messed up on here. Okay. Look, we also went to Academy and got some clothes. Look, we be getting clothes, honey. Pink is food. So on the 27th, that is food. So we got all food items. I feel like we do, y'all. Okay. I think that's it for the food. And then let's go ahead and get into the gas. I think this is the only other one. But when it comes down to gas, I'm just gonna say, unless it was more for me, I'm just gonna say it was what it was, which is whatever we allocated. And then bills is gonna be yellow. So let's go ahead and do this Hulu bill. Hulu. And then, oh, I missed the food. Uh-oh. And then Yumika is a bill. Any other bills on here? I really need to, I'm trying to get into the habit of like putting all the bills on here. Okay, and Aldi. That's also food. All right, I think I'm gonna do a different color for travel because, like, I don't know, why not? But cheap trip, and then I put flight. So the flight, I said it was $650. It was $634.50. And then we're gonna calculate all of these up specifically for food and not gas, food and bills. Well, not even really bills. We're just gonna calculate the food part of it because that's the one that's gonna math. That's the math that's gonna actually math. Move these up. Okay, I'm gonna do this one for the trip or whatever. This trip. I will say what it is, what the trip was eventually, or what the trip is. It's just that it's kind of a surprise for somebody, and that person does know about my YouTube channel. So I'm just trying to keep it afloat, keep it together. That's all. So we're gonna put this down this trip. Okay. Now before we calculate, let's calculate because I think that'll just make life a little bit easier. Okay, let's start on this hand. So we got $24.78. Okay, and then we're gonna plus 46.16 Okay, plus 10.68. This sun is kicking my butt. Then we're gonna plus 16. I feel like I just did 16.68. Okay, 24.78. No, it was 10.68. Ooh, 24.78 plus 46.16 plus 10.68 plus 16.68 plus 16.03 plus 19.88. I'm nervous. Plus 38.50 plus 44.05 plus 10.73 plus, okay, real fast, real quick. This is the second budget. I didn't close that out. This is the commission check that I didn't put on there yet. Real fast, real quick. I just want to see what I had. I hope I remember where I was at because I don't want to start over. Okay, so when it came to food, we said $229.84. That says $227.49. Okay. Okay, so that's 10.73, and then we're gonna do this next page, and that's plus 2.35. Okay, and then plus 46.33 plus 24.64 plus 25.82 plus 20.07 plus 21.69. Wow, don't get me hyped or whatever. 368.39 is good. I've been on my husband's butt too, like, we can eat that. And I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not saying I'm a specialty at saving money because you know I struggle. But what I will say is we've been eating a lot of, I've been making casseroles. Casseroles has been saving us. So 368.39. Casseroles has been our phone win. Like, put shrimp, fish, or whatever in the casserole with cheese and macaroni. Oh yeah, because the man eats a lot. All right, so we're gonna say food is 368.39. Hopefully y'all can see that. And then when it comes to the bills, you all the fuck up. We'll go over the bills, but real fast, real quick, let's go ahead and get into this commission check. And that's what we're gonna put, COMM. And then we're just gonna, we know for a fact, this sucks, I know, don't hate me. But we know for a fact that my husband brought in $890.41. He felt some type of way, wasn't his best commission month. Life be lifing. Okay, $890.41. Now, with said money, what we know that went to where it needed to go. Okay, so his credit cards. And you're probably like, oh my God, I got credit card debt. We have revolving doors with our credit cards, but I'm assuming that, I have no idea, y'all. Don't let me lie to you. But he likes to charge his credit card for when he does stuff. Otherwise, not our joint checking account. He has his own checking account as well, but whatever. I'm big on not doing checking accounts. If you don't know, like, they hack everything. But at the very bare minimum, make it hard on them, you know? Jeez. So when it came to his credit card and all his expenses, he gave it $553. $553.94. Okay? Which left over $330 something open. So we just decided to say that he is giving us his emergency fund. But to be real with you, I don't really know what happened with it. $336.47. Is it good? No. But did it happen? Yes. It is what it is. I really just can't explain it too much. I hate to say it. So this is why we prefer to, and we agree, like, we got to do better with our Sunday meetings and just chit chat a little bit more on Sunday about money. Like, we'll talk about what's coming up, but we won't talk about like what has already been spent anymore. Like we were once doing that. But you know, life be lifing. So let's go ahead and get into the second budget and close this out. These numbers were actual, and these numbers were, in fact, factual. $4,186.95. I actually got $2,396.01. We started off at zero-based budgeting. And then my husband received $1,630.26. And then I did receive $160.68 from YouTube. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'm grateful. So that money was a part of what goes to student loan debt. If you don't know, that's always the goal for me, is any extra money from YouTube, your girl puts it towards her student loan debt. Okay. And then when it comes to IRAs, we're not playing outside, okay? So 291 and 291. And then my husband, we did send him $155. That gave him to his $8,000 mark. Again, trying to get him to his 10 grand so we can move on. Okay, I'm tired. Now, when it comes to gas, like I said, my husband and I agreed, just take your 40 and mind your business. Same thing when it comes to our fund money, take your 50, mind your business. Now, if you decide to save on your fund money, that's cool, because the man gets haircuts or whatever. You know, if I want to spend a little extra money to get my nails done. Now, mind you, when I get my nails done, I charge my business credit card because, you know, paper by mouth, and you guys see my hands. But eventually, you got to pay your credit card, even though you might get a return on your taxes, or just a little bitty, but you still got to pay your credit card. So, I say all that to say, do what you want to do with your fund money. Okay, and then there was food, and then there was hurricane, and we did that, y'all. I think we got like over $700 in our hurricane account, and for that, I am so grateful. Really don't even think we put anything towards our sinking funds, but this means we will. Okay, and you know we don't play about the sinking fund, not sinking funds, the student loans, okay? We do play. I'm not gonna hold you. We play a lot. We play all day about them sinking funds. We really gotta do better, because I just been taking, like, my baby's like, oh, y'all, I don't know, we're getting older, we're almost 30, I'm 29. When it comes to the clothes, we'll put on clothes and the clothes rip. We're getting bigger. I mean, not fat, but we go to the gym a lot. Like, life is lifing, and I'm no longer a zero like I once was, and that's okay. So as with him, you know, so we gotta get it together. So we do spend money on clothes. I have to be honest. Your girl has to let you know. And so there's that. Let's see, when it comes to gas, we gave him the 35, we gave me $26.92. Okay, so if we give him 35 and then we gave him 40, that means he had $75 for gas. Okay, so we're gonna put him down for 75. And then if we gave me 40 and then for gas, and then we gave me 26.92, that means I had 66.92 for gas. Okay, 66.92. And then when it comes to fun, we had it. No, we really did. I had fun in May. It was my birthday month. I did turn 29. My husband took me to a pottery class. Shout out to him. Shout out to my bookie dookie. And it was a good surprise, because he did surprise me. He did. He loves to surprise somebody. It's like a competition here of who can surprise who the best. And the thing is, I do think I'm better at the surprises. But he did his big one. 582, y'all. 582. Okay. He did his big one. So yeah. So 291 for the first one, and then 155. So we gave his his emergency fund 291, and then we gave it 155. That equals $446 to my husband's emergency fund, 446. Y'all, I'm just going in. I didn't even add up the money we brought in. Let's do that. Okay. Let me think. Okay, what we're gonna do is his full-time first. So 1631.37. I hope y'all keeping up. Y'all like, girl, you are all over the place. I am. Cause that's how extra it is to close out a month. 1631.37, and then plus 1630.26. Okay, that's $3,261. and then we're gonna plus 890.41. All right, $4,152.04. Okay. 4,152.04. That's a dot, I promise. Okay, then when it comes to moi, I'm gonna put YouTube. How much did we make on YouTube? 160.68. We're gonna put you over here, 160.68. And then let's talk about my full time, $2,396.01 plus $2,396.01. Okay, $4,792.02. That's $4,792.02. So when we add my income, and then we add 160.68, and then we add my husband's income, which was $4,152.04, we brought in $9,104.74. Okay, I'm not mad. $9,104.74. Again, I thank you guys so much, because we won't be able to get here without you guys, I don't know, watching. So thank you guys for the YouTube income. That YouTube, again, money does go to our student loans. Okay, so $1,608 for rent. Electricity ended up being $127.48. What's crazy is this next month, $127.48 is gonna be higher because it's so hot. And a lot of people are like, oh, I don't think you should be scaling your electricity. We are like that thing where they level it out. Y'all, it's Louisiana, baby. When I say we moved here in like July and our electricity was ridiculously high, I'm talking about I had some tears. Because our last place, it was low. I do think the area was gentrified. I gotta be real with you. 44.63. I gotta be real with you. And it wasn't as big as space. Like, we all talk about getting more space, but getting more space equals a higher electricity bill. Okay, so the phone bill is $177.48. I hate that. That's over $2,000 a year, $177.48. But it's not my phone bill, it's my mom's. And that's where we are right now, just being real with you. Okay, so my husband's student loans is $300. Mine's is $197. And then Yemika, which is YMCA, was in fact $71.10. Then when it comes to car insurance, it's $209.53. $209.53. And then life insurance actually came out to $54.24 for whatever reason. $54.24. We do need to talk to our insurance guy. However, he's going through some things. He had some surgery, so it's kind of hard to get in contact right now. $256, and then we're gonna plus $2,000. So $2,256 is what we actually gave. $2,256. Now, when it comes to sinking funds, you are the father, because I don't know, y'all. Like, what we end up doing is, because this is probably confusing, but what we end up doing is charging our credit card, looking over it. Okay, close, boom. We'll take some clothes out, and then we'll pay the credit card back from the sinking funds from the clothes or whatever, the house. And we got to do better at that, because gross. Another thing we didn't have on here, and I'm gonna add, is couples therapy. Or did we have it? No. Okay, and that we go once a month, and it's not cheap. Some people tell me there's insurance cover it. When I say, at first I was like, oh, our insurance doesn't cover it, but then I realized the people didn't even try to see if our insurance covered it. So now I really need to see about it, because I don't like that. Okay, so rent is $1,608. We're gonna go through all our bills and then move onward and upward and close this train door, because yuck. Okay, rent is $1,608. Then we actually paid $127.48 for our electricity, and then our internet went down. It was $44.63. It went down because I bargained, you guys. I'm so proud of myself. I kind of stood up for myself a little bit, but we didn't have internet for a couple days. So then we're gonna $177.48. That's the phone bill for me, my mom, and my husband. Then we're gonna $22 that one, and then $300 for his student loans, plus $197 for mine, plus 71.10 for Yimika, and then we're gonna add 209.53, and that's gonna be car insurance, and then $54.24, that is for life insurance. And then we have couples therapy, which is $243. So that's $3,054.46. Yuck. Yuck. $3,054.46. We supposed to be trying to make sure our expenses go down, and y'all, we're going higher and higher. Okay, so we're gonna take that number, we're gonna subtract it from the $9,104.74. And what's crazy is, I know people can disagree because everybody live different lives, but I really don't feel like my husband and I like live a lavish life. Like, we really do try our hardest to not go crazy. And our bills alone, car insurance is gonna go up. Yes, we could have a cheaper gym, but honestly, we feel like health is wealth, so we're not letting up on that. The phone bill, it's kind of one of those arguments with my mom. She's like, oh, I've been paying for your life since you were born. Like, I chose to be here. But anyways, so I felt like, or she feels like, I don't know, it's my responsibility. And then we added my husband. So now we really have to pay for it. So life is life. Okay, $6,050.28 that we have left over. Now we're going to move over here. Okay, now we're going to move on over here. So now we have $368.39, okay, and then we're gonna plus 75, and then we're gonna plus $66.92. Then we're gonna add 100, and then we're gonna add 100, and so we have $710.31. I'm not mad at that. $710.31. We're gonna take that number and we're gonna subtract $6,050.28. So now we have $5,339.97. I hope you guys can see this calculator because the way the shadow is shadowing, I'm struggling. And then we're gonna go here. I know we went from here to here, but here's the thing. I don't know. We're gonna put a question mark there. So let's just add this up with the question mark. So we got 582 times 2 plus 446. That's about 1610, and then question mark, okay? So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put that here, and we're gonna say $1,610, and then 2,256 is 2,256, and then there's gonna be, I feel like there's gonna be money left over. I don't know. It could be. So if we say $5,339.97, and we subtract 2,256, that's $3,000 left. I don't know. Y'all, I don't know. So like if we go from here to here, that's $3,000. I see, this is what I'm saying. I don't know, you guys. Now we will say there's $300 that we don't know, but okay. So what we'll do is we'll say $5,339.97. Now I get why a lot of people don't do monthly budgets, but it's still good to know. Minus 1610, that's 1510. If we say that's 1610, okay. If we say this is 1610, we still got a lot of money left over, but let's say it's 1610. And then that's gonna be $3,729.97. And then we're gonna take away $2,256. Okay, so we're saying there's $473.97 left over. BS. Because if it was that much left over, y'all, life would be life. And I'm trying to tell you. But, you know, this is a hotmess.com. This is what I hate doing monthly budgets. We do got to do better. I really feel like maybe if we do our transactions once a week, I say this all the time, it really is a hassle. I really hate doing transactions that much, but maybe it'll help us. And we definitely got to buckle down and do better with our Sunday meetings, like with my husband's commission check. Now, this was the first time that we've gone through this with his commission check, so, you know, there's a first for everything, but we're working on it. So don't be like us. Don't be like me. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.